yeah, I just packed up my stuff and I was up out of there. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So as y'all can tell by the title of today's video, we are going to be doing a chit chat, get ready with me, and why, how, when I moved to Dallas, Texas. This video is way long overdue. I've been trying to record this video for God knows how long, and today is clearly the day. So I hope you guys really enjoy this video. I did this makeup look, kind of show you guys my everyday makeup look. So I hope you all enjoy. And now if you are new here, my name is Cherilyn, and I hope that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, babe, because you don't want to miss my future content. But let's go ahead and get into this video. It's a pretty good one. I hope that, you know, you grab your popcorn, maybe grab your makeup, do your makeup with me. I love watching Get Ready With Me's while I get ready. So definitely, you know, go ahead, get ready with me, girl, and let's get into this video. Okay, so before we get into what y'all are here for, I know y'all a little nosy, y'all ready for the juicy part, right? The title of the video says it all. I know. But before we get into that, while I'm doing my makeup, I'm kind of gonna show you guys like what I am using, tell you guys what I'm using, things like that, because it's been a minute. I really use the exact same products for the most part. And today I'm doing just like an everyday makeup look type of vibe because, like I said, I'm not going anywhere, but we're still gonna beat this face, okay? So first, we're gonna start off with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I personally really love it. I know it's pretty pricey for, you know, most primers, or not most, it's a pretty, I would say it's like a mid-range, mid-price range. It's not too bad, but it's a little bit pricey. I think I spent like $40 on the full size, but y'all, look at how much I still have left. Like, I've only used like almost half of it, and I've had it for a minute. I've had it for a pretty long time now, so it lasts a long time. It's great. I feel like my makeup stays on my face. I feel like I don't get oily too fast. My problem with primers before was I felt like I got too oily. But while, you know, I'm getting my life together real quick, we're gonna go ahead and get into the conversation. We're gonna start off with lashes because, I mean, not lashes. We're gonna start off with eyebrows because I always start off with eyebrows. I don't know about y'all, but your girl's always gonna start with these brows every time. I got them done last weekend, so they're pretty fresh, and we love a fresh brow. So just gonna go ahead and go in with the NYX micro brow pencil. So I've been using it for the longest. I haven't changed my brow pencil in the color Espresso. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into that. But the topic of today's chit chat is why, when, how did I move to Dallas? Why did you move to Dallas, Cherilyn? It's a topic of conversation. Y'all are confused. Y'all are like, you went missing and then all of a sudden you came back and you're in Dallas. What? Why didn't you document? Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. A lot has happened in my life in the past year. A lot, okay? I moved to Dallas. I've gone on a lot of trips I didn't document. I am currently with the love of my life or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So a lot has changed. I'm in a different city, different state, all of the above. So I expect y'all to have questions. But I honestly moved here kind of on a whim. It was very spontaneous. I knew I was going to make the decision. I knew that I was going to move here because my partner, we're both originally kind of from Nashville. I'm not from Nashville, but I lived in Nashville for a very long time. So we're both technically from Nashville, so that's where I met him. Quick phone break. My man just called me, and when he calls, I answer. Okay, anyway. So I did my eyebrows already. They're done. Typically, I actually do my eyebrows first, then I put on the primer, but it's okay. Same thing, right? Nothing too crazy. And then I wanted to show you guys these brushes I bought. I got these off of Amazon. I actually bought these right before Mexico. I've been trying to buy brushes. I know this sounds excessive, but like every 6 to 9 months, because I feel like after a while, it doesn't matter how much you wash them. But I just need to invest in a great set of brushes. So recommend them down below. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Okay, anyways, like I was saying, what was I saying? I be forgetting, y'all. My attention span is terrible. But so yeah, so I moved to Dallas. When did I move? I moved like middle of this year. Okay, that's all I'm gonna tell y'all. We're gonna start with the eyes, so we're gonna go ahead and prep. Like I said, I typically have lash extensions, but today we don't. These are the lashes I'm gonna be using once I get my eyes prepped. I use the Kiss lashes Royal Silk. That's what the box looks like. And you guys will see the lashes on me. And then obviously Duo Gel, nothing major. I'm sure y'all know about it. And then I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. concealer. This is like my everyday concealer in medium warm. So we're gonna go in with that. And then to prep my eyes, I always use like a little flat brush. It just is so much easier to like apply the concealer. So far, Dallas has honestly been an amazing experience. I personally love living here. I've had a ball. I've learned a lot. I've grown up a lot. I feel like I've always been very mature for my age, to say the least. I'm only 23. I just turned 23 in July, and when I moved here, I was 22. So it was a very pivotal moment in my life, to say the least. Very life-changing. I moved away from my family, you know what I'm saying? People that I know, friends, just everything I grew up around. So, you know, it was definitely not the easiest decision I've ever made, but definitely, if not the best, one of the best decisions I've made for myself. Like I said, I've grown a lot. I've matured a lot. I've done a lot in less than a year than I've ever done back home. So that tells you a lot, because you only have time to grind it out. And I don't showcase everything I've done on YouTube, and I'm gonna do better of showcasing my life now, because it's definitely something I'm passionate about. I didn't start this channel just like because I started it, because yes, it's fun to me, but also because I like to document my life. So yes, so it's been pretty great, but like I said, it was kind of tough at the beginning, to say the least. It was definitely tough. It hasn't been an easy journey, but it's definitely been a great one overall, and I don't regret my decision at all. Like, I'm very happy with my decision, and I'm very happy that, you know, I'm here. I literally have no complaints about Dallas, like none, no complaints. Nashville was just like, I was done. I was done with Nashville. I was done with the people in Nashville. I was done with the lifestyle I was living in Nashville. I was done with just everything. So maybe if you once knew me, you don't know me no more, okay? Because that girl that you met or that you thought you knew, baby, she is no longer existent. She is a new woman these days. Very much so a new woman, and I'm very proud of my growth and who I am now, and the woman that I have become. I've definitely grown from a lot of things, and you know, all that to say, baby, we're doing bigger and better things over here. We're actually gonna go in with the eyes. So with eyes, I don't really do too much. Y'all know me, simple girl over here. So I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. contour palette. This is a good like everyday type of palette. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all are sleep on drugstore makeup, because y'all see my makeup and y'all see I be snapping. Yeah, but I don't really use super expensive things all the time, and it works for me. So you know what I'm saying. But I will say, we're not gonna jinx it, but your girl's skin has been glowing. Okay, like what? Y'all saw what my face was looking like without me even starting. It's giving the girls good skincare routine. Maybe it's giving the girl, she's drinking water, you know, she's healthy, she's happy, she's glowing. Yeah, that's what it's giving. But anyways, I go in with this color right here. It's like a lighter brown. I don't even know if you guys can see, it's kind of bright. There we go, that's so pretty. I go in with this one right here. I'm gonna go in with her, and I'm not a makeup guru, baby. I just, you know what I'm saying, I do what it do. Once I do that, and this is the brush that I use, as y'all can see. It's pretty, it's like kind of thick. It's a pretty good brush to use for eyeshadow. And then I use this brush right here for my outer corners, and then I go in with the darkest shade, which is like right here. So the lashes are on and popping. Okay, lashes are on. It changes the face, don't it? I already know. Y'all don't have to tell me. Anyways, that kind of took me a minute. That's why I had to do it off camera. I can never do lashes on camera, so I always do them off camera. But now we're gonna go ahead and go in real quick before I do foundation. I always like to do a tad bit of concealer, like just to cover up some like redness or whatever. I feel like my foundation just looks so much better this way. So, yes. But just to kind of continue to go over my experience, how I moved, I'm going to go into like some advice on anyone that's thinking about moving out of their city, closer to the end of this video. But I will say I don't regret it one bit. It's been a struggle. It's been crazy. It's been hectic. It's been growing pains for sure. It's been very hard to adjust. And when I say very, I just mean like, you know, nothing is easy. It's definitely been worth every single struggle, for sure. But yeah, my parents were definitely very sad, but on board, and have supported me every way of this journey. My whole family, to say the least. My friends have as well. They're always like, we're so proud of you. And honestly, you guys, for 22 years of my life, I had kind of done things to please everyone else but myself. And I didn't really like do what made me happy, you know what I'm saying? And for the first time, I took a leap of faith. I actually got a tattoo back here. I don't know if you guys have seen it in my other videos, but it says faith on it. And I actually got it like when I moved here, and I got it because I took the biggest leap of faith ever. I'm a Christian, so that's the main reason I got it. But I've also been taking a lot of leaps of faith in my life this year. And, you know, I'm proud of myself, to say the least. So I definitely did it. And I didn't think I would move that quick, but I did. And like I said, I'm not regretting it, not one bit. But real quick, for foundation, we're going to go in, like I said, today's an everyday makeup look. So Maybelline New York Superstay Activewear is a 30-hour foundation. Do this one, and then I'm gonna mix it in real quick. This is in the color 332 Golden Caramel, and then we're gonna mix it in with the Morphe foundation. I believe this is the matte finish. It's a soft focus foundation, so it's medium to full coverage. It's the Filter Effect, and this one is in Tan 22. So I typically mix these two together just to kind of give me the look that I'm going for. Everything I'm doing in my life is for myself. I'm no longer here to please absolutely anybody. And if they have a problem, if you have a problem, you can you know, exit stage left. Like I said, it's definitely been a journey, but I will say that it's been easy because since Malik is here, it's been easy. I didn't move out here by myself without knowing absolutely anybody. Like, obviously, I didn't know that many people when I moved out here. Really, nobody for real. But some of my line sisters live out here now. A couple of them actually lived here before I moved. And then a few more have moved recently. So, you know. But to be honest with y'all, I've become a homebody. I really have. I don't go out like that like I used to because I just didn't enjoy it. That life that I was living in Nashville where all I did was go out, that wasn't even me. Like, it really wasn't. I'm not a going out type of girl. I like to stay in the house, but there was nothing else to do in Nashville. Like, there's nothing else to do. But here, oh baby, there's a lot to do here. You're always grinding it out. Me and Malik are never not working. We're always doing stuff and, you know, bettering ourselves. So that's what I've been focused on. I've been on this self-love journey for the past year, focusing on myself, working on myself, and, you know, becoming happy within for sure. So I think it was definitely necessary, the little mini break, large break I took. I went from living at my parents' house to then moving to a completely different state, which a lot of people don't do, but that's what I chose to do. And, you know, like I said, I don't regret it, not one bit, but I will say that if you are moving out of state, definitely save up, for sure. I would save up like 10 to 15,000 at the least, like minimum. And I say 10 being very nice, but really like at least $15,000 before you move out. Not because you are gonna need the money, but you never know what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can lose your job, you can, you know, life happens. You may not have money for rent one month. Who knows? And it's just something that I would definitely say, like, there's a lot of things that go into that maybe I haven't experienced, but I've seen other people experience, or I've just seen so many stories of, like, you know, people that don't do it the right way. But I will say I did it at the perfect time in my life, to say the least. So I don't think there was a better time that I could have moved out here. So yeah, and Dallas is popping. Like, popping. If you haven't visited Dallas, definitely you should. Some more advice I would really try to give y'all is, like I said, save. If you are gonna move to a different state, I don't know if I recommend fully moving somewhere where you don't know anyone. Like, even my line sisters, I know one of them, she moved out here before like any of us lived out here, but I think she knew a couple people. But I wouldn't move out here without knowing absolutely anybody. I wouldn't move to any city without knowing absolutely anybody. Like, take a best friend with you that is willing to, you know, maybe roommate with you. Like, y'all can get an apartment together, something. Now, don't let that stop you. If nobody is trying to chase your dreams with you, definitely go on your own. Like, I'm here for the, like, going on a whim, doing it spontaneous, like, get out the city type of vibe. I'm here for it. But I will say it is easier. It's an easier transition when you have someone else to, you know, to kind of help you with expenses maybe, or to, you know, like, be with, because it is very, very challenging when you are by yourself, and it does get lonely. Like, even me and Malik being out here, sometimes it gets lonely, but we do have a lot of friends now out here. So if we ever want that, you know, that vibe, and we want to go out, we definitely have the option to. But now I went ahead and did my foundation. So now we're going to go in with the Fit Me concealer in the color 60. It's just a concealer stick. like I said, I use pretty basic products and my makeup be fire every time. But this is what it looks like. I'm gonna go in with this for some contour. And also, let me know what kind of videos y'all are trying to see. Y'all, I film so many videos and delete them. It's actually a problem. I don't know what to do about it because I'm just I've become extremely particular with my content. I used to not be that way at first. I used to be like, whatever, just post it. But I know that I can create like bomb quality content. I mean, I went to school for journalism, so like editing is my thing, you know what I'm saying? Like that's originally why I started this channel. So just knowing that and just knowing that my quality could be so much better, you know, that's why I'd be so hard on myself. But I do have a new camera, as y'all can see. I don't know if y'all can tell the difference. But you know, that's the start of good quality content. And I use like this, it's kind of flat, but not really, but also like fluffy. I don't know. I use it to, you know, rub it in. I'm messing up my hair. I typically do my hair after I do my makeup, but I'm like, I'm not shooting a whole video looking crazy like that. So if I did my hair first, but I always do my hair last. Purr. Okay, your girl is getting her light. Now we're gonna go in with some powder. We're gonna go in with the Morphe powder. It is the Bacon Set setting powder in the color Banana. I personally really love it. I haven't had any problems with it. The Huda Beauty powder is also really, really good. But I typically use any of those products like if I'm going out, you know what I'm saying? If you are thinking about moving out of the city, I say do it. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you that you did it and all of that. Just do it. I've gotten past the point in my life where I just care about what other people say. One, I don't care about whether anybody agrees with what I'm doing or not. I'm doing what makes Cherlyn happy. So, word of advice, do what makes you happy. Do what you feel like you should be doing. You know, go after your purpose in this life because you only have one. And so I like to, you know, I'm not perfect or nothing, but I will say that I know I look crazy. Anyways, I will say that going after your purpose and doing what makes you happy is so worth it. So worth it. So hopefully this is some motivation for somebody out there to get out their hood, okay? Get out your hood. We be saying that all the time. Get out your hood, okay? Get out your city. Do what's best for you. Because ain't nobody gonna do what's best for you. Like, no one has your best interests other than your parents. Hopefully you have parents that have your best interest. And if you don't, maybe you have a sibling or a best friend or something that may have your best interest, but to be honest with you guys, most of these people out here don't have your best interests. Even the people that you think are the close people to you, they don't. So, have your best interests at heart and do what's best for you. Period. So now after we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping up this video because I don't even know how long it is at this point. I'm gonna use this like flat brush right here and I'm gonna kind of like tap in. I know I kind of like just brushed off the powder, but typically whatever's left of it, I like to tap it in. And then I also like to use, this is like embarrassing, but I use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless in the color 330. As y'all can see, clearly I use it. I don't know if y'all can see that, but she's been used. And I use this to like kind of just tap it in. I don't want any creases. The last couple things I do is I go in with my e.l.f. contour palette a little bit and I use the lighter brown and I kind of like put a little bit more contour just to, you know, give it some oomph or whatever. Make sure that, you know, we are bronzed up over here. I hope that you guys enjoyed you know, me kind of giving a brief overview, story time type of vibe, but not telling you too much tea, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of giving you the basics and why I chose to move here and how I did it. Yeah, I just packed up my stuff and I was up out of there. Now I'm gonna go in with some highlighter. I'm using the e.l.f. palette. Not gonna show it to you guys. Not even gonna lie, it's a mess. It's cracked. I messed up the cover to it, so we're not even gonna do that. Look it up online. Go to Target. I don't know. Go get you the Glow Beam. That's what it's called. Glow Gleam Beam. e.l.f. Highlighter palette. It's pretty dope. You see that? She's glowing. She's gonna be glowing the rest of the night. And yeah, that is really all I do. And then we're gonna go ahead and go in with lips. I can't find, I know I have it in one of my purses, but I was not about to do all of that before this video. But I use the NYX Butter Gloss in the color Madeline. We gonna be scraping this one out because there's not much left. And then the matte lip liner from NYX as well, Downtown Beauty. They're my go-tos. They've always been my go-tos. Nothing has changed. For most of you who know, the Madeline, or I think is what it's called, right? Madeline. Lip gloss is typically way lighter than this and glossier, but like I said, I had to scrape it. But this is as good as it's gonna get. It's pretty cute still. It's just a little bit more brown than what it actually is. But it is what it is. And then now real quick to finish, I'm gonna go in with the Great Lash. It's a cheap mascara. I really just use it for my bottom lashes. It gets the job done, to say the least. So that's all we care about. I like my bottom lashes to also be, you know, cute or whatever. I don't like them to just look like where are your bottom lashes. But yeah, that is it, you guys, for today's video. What do y'all think? Y'all like the look? You know what I'm saying? It's giving the girls fall. It's giving the girls everyday look. Typically, I really use the same technique most of the time. I don't really switch it up over here. I pretty much do the same thing almost every single time. Now, if I go out, I take a little bit extra time. I may change a couple things, but for the most part, this is what I do. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed me ranting and chatting, because y'all know I do that best. But I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video.